So time for another quick video blog. This one I decided I'm not going to write anything. I'm just going to do a bunch of little shorties. And this one is going to be on what not to do when going through the home buying process on getting the loan. So what not to do so you don't screw up your loan, right? First things first, if at all possible, no new credit accounts. If somebody asks you for your social security number so you can save 10% at Best Buy, tell them to go jump in a lake. Nobody gets a new credit account, so to do that they have to have your social, so it stays with you for the rest of the process, right? Don't quit your job. I know that sounds crazy, but you would not believe how many people, once they get through the middle part, they think they're good to go, they quit their job, and you get to the end and they can't close. You have to have the intention of keeping your job for some extended amount of time. There's no real answer on that. But if someone calls and says, are you going to keep your job? You're like, yes, I will keep my job. I intend to keep working here. Don't change banks in the middle of the process. That was not the end of the world. We can fix it, but boy, it takes a lot more paperwork. Cash is no good. I know, crazy, cash is king and all that, but cash is no good when it comes to getting your loan. Right? If you have cash money sitting in the dresser at home and you use it for your earnest money, it's going to cause a giant problem. If you can use it to pay for some stuff, but you can't share your earnest money with cash. Everything has to be trackable. Like basically all the money in the transaction has to have a paper trail. Tell your loan officer about all your debts. They're going to figure it out, right? They're going to find stuff. So if you have child support or alimony or taxes or whatever, tell them up front so they know what they're dealing with, because they're going to find it and it's going to cause problems if you're thinking you're going to let it slide by. Then the last one, this is really silly, but don't file for bankruptcy or any of that kind of stuff, because as you imagine, it's going to screw it all up. I know, some of these sound really no-brainers, but there's a reason they're on my list. It's because we've seen it all and more. So your lender will thank me that you watched this video when you go to get a loan sometime down the road. So a quick note, when you're thinking about buying a house and you're thinking, oh, I got to fix my credit or whatever, we start by talking with a lender. And by the way, don't buy a car without talking to your lender and your realtor first. Even if it's early on in the process and you have months to go, you really should check. Nothing against car salesmen, but they tell all these people, yeah, you buy this car and it will help your credit and you'll be able to get a better house loan. That's almost for sure not true. It will help your credit. That part is true. But now you've incurred a much bigger debt to income ratio. It completely sets that off. Your car payment is $300. Well, now you have $300 less money to borrow to buy a house. And that can be really significant. I would always recommend buy the house first, buy the car second. Buying a house will help your credit too, just FYI. A lot, in fact. I think the first house I bought, my credit score went up about 100 points within a year and a half. So it's a big deal. It's going to help you more than a car payment is for most people. So don't just go out and buy a car so you can help your credit, because it's going to hurt your ability to buy the house, even though, yes, it helps your credit. So time for another quick video blog. This one I decided I'm not going to write anything. I'm just going to do a bunch of little shorties. And this one is going to be on what not to do when going through the home buying process. We're going to do a bunch of these quick little guys. I'll talk with you. Bye-bye.